Today, my friends, I got something that's kind of pretty real nasty. And this is for literally the entire family. It's not a construction worker video. It's not a plumber HVAC video that we usually do. Anybody that's watching this video is going to love what I'm going to show you today. So here's the thing. If you're into hunting, camping, fishing, sitting out by the beach, having a cookout with some barbecue, I gotta be honest with you, I don't do any of those things. I'm extremely lazy. But if you do, let me show you. Come here. Now, if you ever walk into the Home Depot, you've probably seen that bright green Ryobi, not Ryobi, the tool section setting up. This is their newest addition to their lineup. And this right here, my friends, is the reason why I say it's always nice to have at least one or two Ryobi, not Ryobi bat rays at your disposal because they always come out with really cool things. So what you're looking at right here is a portable electric bat ray operated cooler. So not only will this accept ice to keep your beverages cold like every other cooler, boring, but you really don't have to use ice at all if you don't want to. Now I'll show you how to use this and all the functions here, but let's talk about how this thing is powered. You got three different options. So what's gonna come with this is, well, you're gonna get your power brick. So you're gonna get this bad boy, which plugs into a 110, which in return will plug into this right there. The second method of powering this thing up is, well, your car adapter. So the old cigarette lighters, or you could plug in your spotlights, all that good stuff. Well, they're gonna send you one of those as well. So you're gonna get the power bank, you're gonna get the car adapter, or you're gonna have that sweet third option. So why don't me and you just open that up right here. So inside you have not one, but two bat ray compartments. It's also going to give you a sweet voltage meter right there. However, this is where it gets pretty cool and gives you a lot of different options for cooling. So you got your plus and negative buttons. So if I were to hit this, you can see it's going to kick that on, and then I can bring this down in the temp that I want. So once you hit these, you can adjust the temp, and if you let it set, it's going to show you the temp that this thing is actually at the moment. I don't know if that makes sense. That's what it is in the cooler. That's where I want it to be. Now I can go slowly or I can go faster. I can bring this all the way down, believe it or not, to -4 degrees. It'll go up all the way. Let's go. Now I do want to let you know there's no heating on this, so you're not going to be able to keep your food hot for your lunch or whatever. It's only to keep things cool, so it's a cooler, not a heater. Now we're going to talk about certain settings to get the longest runtime out of this, but you got a gear button right there, and if I push on that, you can see it says max, or you can put it in eco mode, and what that's going to do is conserve the battery but help keep everything cool on the inside. See how it's switched right there? Now you also have a USB plug, so if you want to charge your phone or tablets, that's fine. However, if you're running this off of your 110, 120, it's gonna work great. If you're running off a bat ray, you're gonna drain it very quickly. All right, so let's set this all the way down to #4. And oh, by the way, my audio shut off during recording, so I'm gonna look stupid. I'm not gonna redo it because, well, we already discussed I'm pretty lazy, but I left this bottled water at -4 degree temperature in this cooler overnight, and it's a solid block of ice. Oh, that sweet ice. Oh. All right, let's talk about what you wanna know about. How long does it take to get to the temperature that you want, and how long is it going to stay there? So I'm gonna set this to -4 degrees, and it's about 70 degrees out right now. It'll take me about 30 minutes to get this completely cold to -4 degrees without any ice. You got a light up in the top right here, and the outside of this thing is what actually cools down. It has coolant in here, but what I do wanna let you know is that I found a bunch of dents here, and I've been not using and abusing all that much. I have been using it, but I'm surprised that there's so many dents in this thing. That indicates to me that, well, it's thinner metal being used on here. So I just wanted to point that out. However, the outside ring, that white metal, is what gets cold, and it gets cold pretty quickly. Now you also have a drain plug right there. So if you do want to put ice in here, fine, you can do that. And if it fills up and you got to empty it out, well, you just open that up, loosen that, and then it'll drain out the bottom. Now the outside of this is actually built very well. You can put your cups down on top, or your cans or whatever. It's a flat surface. It's a heavy duty plastic. And again, the inside, the sides get cold, not the bottom of this. There is a refrigerant in this cooler. But how long was I able to keep this thing cold? Well, on a 90-degree day, I left this thing in the back of my truck with the tonneau cover on and two 4AH bat rays. I left it on high max, and it lasted for about 3 hours. They're claiming in the right conditions, you can get this to last around 23 hours. The question is how? Well, you got to do a couple different things. Number one is you need much larger bat rays. You need at least 9.0 AH and bat rays to get that runtime. Number 2 is you're gonna have to put your food and your drinks in already cold. Don't bring this out and then have warm soda and put it in there and then drop it to -4 and all that good stuff and expect this thing to last forever. You're gonna have to put your beverages in already cold. And if you add some ice into that, well, that's gonna help drop that temp as well. But if you just throw this stuff in and it's too warm, you're gonna eat those bat rays up really quickly. So again, you gotta do some prep work and then cool this thing down before you take it out to the beach. Let it go down to -4 and then throw it into eco mode. And if you throw it into eco mode, well, then it's gonna last you a lot longer and you might get that 23 hours. Now, I do want to say that you do got the tie downs again. You got the handle right here, and if you wanted to lift up on this, you can drag this thing behind you if you wanted to. The wheels are little baby wheels, they're a little bit smaller, but you have 2 of the tie downs on the other side as well, and another handle on this side. The heat comes out the back and then the side on the back. So it's going to discharge that because you do have that compressor running to keep that cool. And again, the wheels are like little baby wheels. They're cute, but you know, they'll get the job done in certain areas. All in all, I was pretty happy with this. The runtime, again, you're going to have to play with this. You're going to be able to put some ice into this. It's going to drop that temp down. Keep it plugged in for a couple hours. Get it to the temp you want it to. Bring your colder beverages in there, and then put it on eco mode, and I think you're going to be just fine all the way around. I mean, the thing is built pretty well, but I do want to let you know the price is a little bit steep. This is a want, not a need. You're looking at, well, the price right there. So it's going to be up to you. However, they did a really good job. You got that bottle opener on the front. I still ain't matching my words up because my audio shut off. I'm too lazy. I told you that. Now listen, let me know what you think about this cooler in the comment section below. And if you share this out with your friends, they're going to like you so much more. They're going to like you so much more because they might really like this. Also, I got another video for you right here. Check that out. We'll be back with more videos soon.